Hi everyone, this is Sir Mangiat. It's always been a good day. How was the week? I hope you're fine and healthy because we are about to start. Today we will discuss the different theories of management. Management theories may be grouped into three main schools of thought or management approaches, namely the classical management approach, the behavioral management approach, and the modern management approach. Their origins can be traced from the influences and contributions of distinct scholars and practitioners noted in their respective fields. Let's first have the classical management theories. They are developed during 1900s to 1930. Naniniwala ang mga proponents nito na mayroon lamang one best way on how to do things. Ibig sabihin, kung gusto mong tumaas ang sales ng produkto mo, may isang pinakamabuting paraan lamang para magawa ito. This approach focuses in maximizing productivity. Mas nakatuon ang approach na ito sa kung paano matatapos ang mga gawain sa isang organization sa pamamagitan ng mga detalyadong hakbang. So these are the dominant thoughts under classical management theories with their main proponents. Let's meet Frederick Taylor, the father of principles of scientific management, which emphasizes on scientific determination in finding the one best way for workers to fulfill the jobs assigned to them. He also focuses on the job motion study. It is simply the analysis of the step-by-step process of doing things. Mahalaga kasing malaman kung saan at paano nagkakaroon ng pagbagal o pagbilis sa mga gawain. Binigyang diin din niya ang mga pagpili ng mga manggagawa na qualified para sa trabaho. Next one is Henry Fayol, who introduced the principles of management, making him the father of administrative principles. What are these principles? Let's discuss them one by one. First one is the division of work. It is simply division of labor, na kung saan pinaghahati-hati natin ang trabaho at ibinibigay sa iba't ibang grupo based on their specialization. Next one is authority. Sa isang grupo or sa isang company, there should be a person or manager who has the right to give order to his or her subordinates. If there is no authority, all members will act on their own, which will eventually lead to non-completion of tasks. The third one is discipline. As members of the organization, ang isang empleyado ay may responsibilidad na sundin ang ipinapagawa ng mas nakakataas sa kanya. The fourth one is unity of command. This is important. Bakit? May iwasan ng mga empleyado ang magkaroon ng confusions kung ano at sino ang dapat niyang pakinggan at sundin. However, today, there are organizations wherein there are more than one managers an employee must follow. The fifth one is centralization. It must be clear to the organization who will make decisions and how these decisions will be implemented. The sixth one is the unity of direction. It is important that there is a manager who will lead his or her team to the same path of achieving their goal. Next is subordination of individual interests. Conflict of interest must be avoided. Maraming pagkakataon na nagtatanggal o natatanggal ang isang manggagawa sa isang kumpanya dahil mayroon siyang personal agenda na nakaaapekto sa trabaho niya. This is because a company wants to ensure that his or her workers are giving their 100% to the company. Next one is scalar chain. Maliwanag dapat sa lahat ng member ng isang organization kung kanino at paano sila makikipag-usap in terms of his or her work. According to the principle, any information should follow a predetermined or predefined path which is from the supervisor to the one in lowest position to avoid any ambiguity. Ibig sabihin upang maiwasan ang kalituhan. Next one is remuneration. Kinakailangang maayos at tama ang natatanggap na sweldo at benepisyo ng mga empleyado. Next is order. Kailangang nasa ayos ang lahat magmula sa galaw ng mga empleyado hanggang sa galaw ng mga gamit at materyales. This is to avoid chaos while at work. So to work in an orderly manner, employees need the right equipment and the right procedure to ensure order is maintained at all times. Next one is initiative. Employees are not robots. They can think and innovate on their own. So managers must let his or subordinates make recommendations and carry out plans. Number 12 is stability of tenure of personnel. Kinakailangan na may kasiguraduhan sa trabaho upang magtagal ang mga empleyado. Also, kapag may umalis sa isang organization, let's say a manager, there should be available for replacements para hindi ma-disturb ang flow of work. Next is equity. One of the most important things in the success of an organization is the way managers treat his or her subordinates. A manager must be fair in dealing with the problems involving his or her subordinates. Hindi may iwasan na maging kaibigan ang isa't isa, but a manager must be objective and free himself from biases. And the last one is esprit de corps. As managers, kinakailangan na mapanatili niya ang pagkakaisa sa kanyang grupo. Dahil kung kaya niyang pagkaisahin ng kanyang mga subordinates, mas nagiging motivated, loyal at productive ang mga ito. Lastly, let's meet Max Weber, the father of bureaucracy. With bureaucracy, there is a formal hierarchy na kung saan may isang body na siya ang gumagawa ng plano at mga desisyon. May mga inilalatag ding rules o mga panuntunan to exert control. There is also division of labor, wherein the organization divides employees into units based on the type of work they do or the skills they possess. Also, bureaucratic organizations treat all employees equally pertaining to impersonal relationships. Now, let's go with the behavioral management theories. They are developed during 1930 to 1950. Mas binigyang diin sa approach na ito ang relasyon ng bawat miyembro ng isang organisasyon. These theories focuses on how to manage productivity by understanding the people's motivation, expectations, needs and wants, personalities, and behavior towards work. Now let's go with Elton Mayo, a forerunner of the behavioral movement in management. Ayon sa kanyang pag-aaral, nakakaapekto sa productivity ng isang organization ang mga nangyayari sa kanyang paligid, especially social issues. Mas nagiging productive at responsive ang mga workers kapag nabibigyan ng atensyon ng kanilang mga managers. The second one is Chester Bernard, the father of cooperative systems theory. Naniniwala siya na ang isang organization is a cooperative system wherein members are contributing to achieve the organization's goals. For them to cooperate, may dalawang paraan. It can be incentive method na kung saan binibigyan ng incentives or rewards like money ang mga empleyado para mas maging motivated. The second one is persuasive method to alter o baguhin ang motivation ng members by means of threats, imposing the importance of the organization's mission, service, or product, or educating members in certain values such as religious beliefs and professional values. The third one is Douglas MacGregor, the developer of Theory X and Theory Y for managing people. Theory X assumes that employees inherently dislike work, so they need to be closely monitored and controlled. Sa theory na ito, nagiging authoritative ang isang manager. This type of manager does not believe that individuals are capable of developing themselves. Mas nakafocus siya sa pagbibigay ng punishment para mapasunod niya ang kanyang mga subordinates. On the other hand, Theory Y assumes that employees find work as naturally satisfying. Ibig sabihin, sila yung mga tao na hindi nagaanong kailangan pang isupervise. Theory Y managers adopts a participative style of management. Pinagkakatiwalaan niya ang kanyang mga tao. Binibigyang pansin niya ang mga bagay na makapagpapatatag ng relasyon ng bawat miyembro ng organization. Next is Abraham Harold Maslow, the father of the theory on hierarchy of human needs. He believes that to gain motivation at work leading to productivity, a person must satisfy lower-level needs before higher-level needs. That is, from physiological needs like food, then safety, social, esteem, and self-actualization needs. Bilang manager, it is his or her job to understand employee satisfaction, and that is to satisfy his needs and wants. Last one, for behavioral management theories is Chris Argyris, a developer of the theory of adult personality. Like MacGregor, naniniwala si Argyris na mas nagiging produktibo ang mga empleyado kapag sila ay pinakikisamahang mabuti ng kanilang mga managers. He thought that common problems of employee avoiding work, lack of interest, alienation, and low morale may be signs of mismatch between management practices and mature adult personalities. Ano ang kanyang iminumungkahing solusyon dito? It is to allow more task variety and adjust supervisory styles to allow more participation and promote better human relations. Now we go to the modern management theories. This came in during 1950 to 1980. Contrary to classical management theories, modern management theories emphasizes that there is no best way to do things. Ibig sabihin, maraming paraan to manage things depende sa sitwasyon. For instance, kapag tumaas ang demand ng isang produkto, ang solusyon is to hire more employees to accommodate large volume of orders. So these are the proponents of modern management theories. Let's first have the various proponents of management science or operations research or OR. They propose the use of quantitative analysis and tools. Ang strategies at decision na bubuin nila is based on mathematical approaches, meaning it is more objective approach since the basis of decisions are numbers. For example, is analysis of the motion of materials from the time it is ordered and delivered to the time it is received and used up in the production. Next is the father of quality movement, W. Edwards Deming. He believes in the importance of quality in management. Ano ang maaaring maging basihan ng high quality? One is the number of defects. Kailangang mabawasan ang dami ng produkto na may depekto during the production bago pa man makarating sa consumers. And to do this, there should be continuous improvement. Hindi dapat nagsasawang mag-innovate, mag-evaluate ng products and services ang isang company. With him is Joseph Juran, the father of quality principle of plan, control, improve. Plan, control, improve includes the identification of customers' needs and wants. Of course, quality is based on the preferences of the customers. After that, the company will design and implement strategies to meet customer requirements while being efficient. To improve quality, products must undergo quality assessment to identify the weak points of the strategies. Next is Peter F. Drucker, the father of modern management. He emphasizes the significance of knowledge management. According to Wikipedia, knowledge management or KM is the process of creating, sharing, using, and managing the knowledge and information of an organization. It refers to a multidisciplinary approach to achieve organizational objectives by making the best use of knowledge. Kabilang dito ang mentoring, on-the-job discussion, and professional trainings. These trainings can be face-to-face trainings or virtual training or a combination of the two. He also recommends knowledge sharing, especially across the different organizations of the company. Sa ngayon, marami ng systems and applications that can easily manage information about the company's strategies, asset management, supply chain management, and other essential matters concerning the performance of the business. Next is Peter Singe, the father of organizational learning. Organizational learning is the process wherein it gains experience and using those experiences to create and transfer knowledge to improve the organizations. Like Peter Drucker's knowledge management, Peter Singe also emphasizes on the importance of transferring knowledge or information within the organization. Mahalaga para sa isang organisasyon na makabuo ng mga bagong impormasyon tungkol sa mga mahalagang aspeto ng kumpanya tulad ng mga paraan upang tumaas ang efficiency ng bawat worker o kaya naman ay mga estratehiya kung paano makikipagsabayan sa market. The information or knowledge must be subject for retention so that they can be used in the future. They should also be transferred within the company to have an environment wherein workers can exchange information that can contribute to the organization. Due to this, maraming employees ang magkakaroon ng satisfaction sa kanilang trabaho. Madaragdagan ang productivity, profit, efficiency ng organization at makakapag-create tayo ng mga leaders. Let's now meet Jeffrey Peffer, developer of the evidence-based management, and Robert Sutton, American professor and researcher. Evidence-based management emphasizes the importance and use of evidences based on hard facts. Ibig sabihin, when it comes to decision-making, kumakalap ng mga impormasyon mula sa mga researches, sa mga internal data ng isang organisasyon, sa mga pinapahalagahan at kailangan ng mga stakeholders, at mula sa mga eksperto by means of following a systematical step-by-step process. This prevents making bad decisions for the organization. And the last one is Michael Porter, the father of competitive strategy. He emphasizes his work on the analysis of the internal and external environment of a firm. Mahalagang malaman ng isang manager kung ano-ano ang mga bagay sa environment ng isang business ang maaari niyang magamit upang makipagkompetensya o makipagsabayan sa market. We have to know the advantages of the business compared to other competitors. These management theories are essential to the decision-making process of a manager. They can be the basis or tools on how managers design strategies and make decisions to cope with present and daily challenges of the organization. As students, you can also use these approaches to your everyday living. That is, when it comes to making decisions related to your studies, socialization, finances, and life as a whole. Once again, this is Sir Mandiat. All is well, challenge!